Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Yes, boys. Today, we haven't really had too many double uploads recently on this channel because I've been doing a lot of player reviews and streaming a lot. And also, they're just, honestly, guys, like, there hasn't been all that much to upload, so I don't want to spam you guys in your sub boxes unless I feel like my uploads are going to be useful, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, today what we're going to be talking about, content that dropped today, and you guys could expect a full look into a investing guide for birthday cards. That's really what we're going to be focusing on today. If you enjoyed the video, a thumbs up is super appreciated, guys, and I hope all of you guys are doing okay. You guys are taking the time to stay inside, relax, play video games, and enjoy, I guess, try to make the most of what is happening around the world right now. Obviously, I think every single person is currently being impacted by this. So just stay strong, do you, and make sure you guys wash your hands, you stay inside, and you take care of yourselves, man, because you should put you and your close ones always first in life. Anyways, you guys didn't click on a video for that discussion today. We are going to be discussing we're going to start off today's video talking about Ramsey because I'm not going to be doing a player review on him. But I did want to discuss his card because they did drop a decent looking card. He's 150,000 coins, which for this card actually looks okay. My worry with this type of card, we have this big variable right now, which is I don't know when Team of the Season is. If Team of the Season was in 3 weeks from now, I would tell you guys all to not do this card because I feel like there will be center mids coming out that are better. But if Team of the Season is in 3 months from now and you have a Serie A squad or you use Ronaldo, you might be able to actually get some really nice usage out of this card. And the reason I say that, he's 3-star skills but 5-star weak foot, which I think is an upgrade. I'm not positive, but I think it might be an upgrade. But he's got high work rate. He's 6 feet tall. He could have 80 pace, but he's got some decent pace and he's got some really nice, well-rounded stats. I feel like if you drop a shadow on this guy, he becomes like a really good center mid. He's got 97 stamina. He's got 94 short passing, 98 attack positioning, 87 finishing, absurd shooting and long shots. Like, I'm kind of impressed with this card. I guess it slid under a little bit today, the radar when he came out, but I'm very impressed with this card that EA have released today. So, it depends on what you're into and what kind of your team is. It's not, again, I like to be honest with you guys, it's not really a card that I would like restructure my team to go ahead and get, but he does look very good in game. So we got that today, and then we also got another, I think, FUT 11 SBC, which is an 84 plus rated rare player. So we'll go ahead and we'll do these 2 packs today on the video, but we'll do them in a little bit. I wanted to discuss with you guys before that when to buy FUT birthday cards and kind of what happened with the market today, but specifically talk about FUT birthday cards. I know you guys are really interested in these cards and when to buy them and just an overall discussion with them. So we're going to talk about them. What I think, genuinely, I think a good thing to look at is most years FUT birthdays have rows out of packs a lot. I'm just going to tell you guys that right now. Something that I found interesting with shapeshifters is none of these cards that were really expensive rows out of packs. If we look right now at shapeshifters from the time the promo happened to now, Pereira went up out of packs. Arnold went up out of packs a bit from his Pan Excel. Rashica went up. Richarlison did not go up. Vinicius went up a little. Mendy went up a good amount. Ronaldo didn't really go up. If we go take a look at the first shapeshifter squad, Atal went up a lot. Marcelo did go up a bit. Ben Yedder has been holding price. And the rest of the cards, Mertens just finally went up a lot. A lot of these cards got rare. This guy went from 130 to 230 very quickly recently. So really, it's not too many of these cards rose all that much out of packs. The cheaper ones seem to be the ones that are going up a lot. When I look at these types of cards for what could go up out of packs from this squad, right away, this guy, Munayin, really sticks out to me. He's 150K right now. I think rewards and pack supply through the week to come will continue to push him down. He got really low last night at Squad Battle Rewards. He went all the way down to like 142, 138. But I thoroughly believe that he is going to do well out of packs. He is a La Liga cam, and I do feel like people are going to be truly interested in this card. So he's one that I do really like. Other types of cards in this squad that I like, You guys might call me crazy, but this card has the most demand I've seen out of any card this year. I've used him in my team. He has so much demand. Guys, to give you perspective, for a card that's 1.3 million coins, to have 5,500 games played with on the third day of its release is insane. It means tons of people are buying this card, and the demand is really high for this player. So I would say I'm expecting him, if he has any point where he goes down in price, to go up a lot out of packs. I just think this is a card that people are going to go for. So he reminds me a lot of a Marcelo. If you guys remember going back to Shapeshifters, Marcelo rose a lot out of packs, and the reason for it was because he was just so in demand the day he left packs, and that's what you're really looking for. I don't like Sissoko. I don't really like Havertz that much because I don't feel like Havertz is all that good. Lozano I do like. He is going to continue to go cheaper this week. He's 107K. He should dip down to like 80 to 70. A good comparison for a rise out of packs or an expected possibility could be Rashica. Rashica kind of went down to 80K, popped up to like 115, 120 within a couple weeks of being out of packs. Then we have the bench here. Joao Cancelo, I think, is 100% going to go up out of packs. It's a Prem fullback. You really can't go wrong, guys, investing in Prem fullbacks, and he is very good. So I have used him. I have tested him. He is really solid, and I really haven't seen a time where Prem fullbacks don't do good out of packs. So I would say that he is probably going to do well. He's probably going to go down a bit more from this price right here. He's 190. I'd probably say 170, 160. Again, you're looking for a main supply to come on rewards day, usually. And that's where you should be expecting to buy these. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? That's usually when these cards are buys. This guy is a 5-star skiller center back. Not crazy about him, but if he gets to the price that, you know, he could be investable. Usually the cheapest cards from these promos are rising out of packs, so it's something to point out. Also, I do like Correa a lot, and I like Guerrero a lot. These two on the bench I like a lot. I like this guy because the Bundesliga is something you really can't even go wrong with this year. I think that he could be a potentially really good pickup. And he's been getting bought a lot. You guys can see 5,000 games played. Correa I like as well. I think it's a very unsaid thing that Argentina have a lot of nationality teams used on FUT. I also think that strong link to Paulo Dybala is very important. You've got the Milinkovic-Savic storyline link. You've also got the Immobile link. So I think that Correa is one to keep your eye on as well. I like him probably around 75 to 70 come rewards day. But again, this was a card that had a Team of the Season card last year and traded really well during the time of Team of the Season last year. So I like him. And then if we were to give a full summary, so out of packs, guys, if you could look at them the next couple of days, let their prices drop a bit more. I'm very interested in Muniain. I'm very interested in Guerrero, Cancelo, Correa, and Saint Maximin and Lozano. Those cards are the ones that I think could rise a fair amount out of packs. Remember, guys, we are going to get another FUT birthday squad still, which is going to be coming out on this Friday. So we will be getting more players to come out this Friday. If we hover over and take a look at Team of the Week, there hasn't been too much pack supply today, which has hinted on the market at a rise in some of these players. And you guys could probably start to expect that this Team of the Week will start to go upwards a bit more tomorrow. If we get another day of no promo packs or any SBC packs, we will probably see the Team of the Week increase even more tomorrow, would be my bet. That's kind of what I would be betting on. It looks like they've kind of started to hit their lows Sunday and Saturday this weekend. They did have a lot of supply, I will warn you guys. And then if you guys hover over to my account, you guys can see I told you guys I invested a little bit early, but I still felt good about Team of the Week. I still felt good. My instinct was Coleman. I bought these guys under 50. I don't know if this is going to work this week. What I will tell you guys, last week at rewards, the market didn't go up all that much. In my eyes, the main reason for it, guys, was the fact that I really felt like people were nervous about the FUT birthday promo, if I'm being honest with you. I thought that people were maybe a little bit reluctant to buy a couple cards, and that was because they were worried about those cards getting packed during the FUT birthday promo and so on and so forth. So I thought that that was definitely a cause for concern last week and a reason why maybe not a lot of cards rose last week. I think that that was a big deal, and it was a possibility in terms of why we didn't see a huge rise, guys, on tons of cards come last week time. So that was my main suspicion. But now I feel like that everybody's seen all the cards and we've seen cards come out, that there is a very large chance, guys, that we may see a big rise on cards this Thursday on the market. I'm kind of almost expecting it at this point to happen. If we hover over really quickly back here, this was the initial Team of the Week that I had invested in. I mean, they've really not seen a ton of rise yet. The only ones that have gone up a lot is Walker. Walker and Arnautovic has gone up a significant amount. Lingard is now going up a lot. He's 36K. And what you're going to see this week, in my opinion, with this team of the week, Lingard, Kolasinac, Alaba, Paulinho, even potentially Bale, but probably Walker more, you will start to see these guys rise now. What has been happening a lot recently is that people are very anxious to be in these investments. Sorry for the voice crack. And they're investing in these cards, and when they're not going up, they're panic selling. And that's why we saw the other day, we did see Alaba go down. We saw a couple of these cards from this team of the week specifically go down in price when people were a little bit unhappy with the rise early on. So I think you guys have to wait these out and understand if you're going to be investing in any type of team of the week, you've got to give it a couple weeks, man. That's where these cards become to be money. You got to give these cards a couple of weeks to rise and mature in value. Mane's a prime example of this. This Mane hit 750 yesterday, right? 750K, and he literally was that price. He's been 710 today, but it's now 2 weeks of rise. St. Maximin's up a ton. This team of the week, I mean, St. Maximin's gone from 130 to 220, but that's because it has now been the kind of the second week effect, and that's kind of what I call it. It's like the second week effect. You have to give these cards time to get rare, because guys, the reason the team of the weeks go up, it's not because they just magically go up. They have to get rare on the market in order to mature and higher in price. So that's what we see. We see these cards going up in price because they obviously get rare, and the more rare they get, the higher chance that their demand stays the same, and then boom, that's when their price starts to tank up in price. So that's really what that's really what it's all about. It really is, guys, though, man. It's about that kind of like maturing process of these cards getting rare and then starting to go up in price. So I think every team of the week is investable from now on, and I especially think with this kind of uncertainty with team of the season, I think it does make a lot of cards investable, man. I think like these FUT birthday cards are going to be investable. I think any promo team that's currently released is going to be investable because I just feel like there's this overall uncertainty with what's going on with team of the season. Now, EA could do a team of the season whatever they want, but I feel like it makes cards more investable because people are going to be banking on the fact that they're going to have to use, probably more cards that are from promos and not have to. Usually we get around this month of April, right, which is pretty soon, and people start to be like, okay, I feel like we are going to, get team of the season soon. So people get a lot more like reluctant to buy cards, and that's why we start to see this kind of this market drop off around this time. It's for the reason that people are starting to sense that team of the season is coming. And it just doesn't, at the point in time, it doesn't really feel like that's the vibe. We are seeing, it's very interesting to see on the market in general. We're seeing a massive sell-off at the moment with prime icons and moments icons. There's been a huge drop in price of tons of moments and prime icons right now. People are really starting to sell the house on a bunch of these types of cards. It is very interesting to see that this is like a big thing that's going on right now. I've seen a huge drop in price of Johan Cruyff, a ton of different cards where they weren't on the market before very often, and now these guys are just getting pretty much absolutely flooded on the market and all over the place. So that is interesting to see, and I'm going to continue to monitor that as well because obviously with a big sell-off coming today potentially, there's obviously, you guys know me, I always think there's an opportunity to make coins, so we'll continue to watch that. Thank you guys for watching the video today. Appreciate it, man. You guys always support, and much love, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.